Hey everybody, it's David at Camp Raybird. I'm going to teach you the dancing spider string trick. So I like the spider because it's a challenging trick, but it's also cool to make a spider. A lot of people think spiders are these gross, nasty things, but they do a lot of good. They do help to eat other insects and keep things in balance. And it always reminds me that in God's creation, out of all things that are created, there's nothing that is insignificant. So if you feel like you are insignificant, don't have a purpose, that's just not true. God has created you with a purpose, and you are significant, just like the spider. First thing you want to do is place the string on your thumb and pinky, a way that we start a lot of different string tricks, and pick up the palm string off of each of your palms with the opposite pointer finger. Next step is to drop your thumbs and then use your thumbs to pick up the bottom string or the furthest string away. So you're going to reach underneath of the other strings and hook that string, bringing it to the front. Then you're going to take your thumbs and go over one string and underneath the other, hooking it again. Drop your pinkies next. Then use your pinkies to go over the close string and underneath, hooking the next string. Next is to drop your thumbs. Next is to take your thumbs and to go over two strings and under one string, hooking it. I'll show you that again. Over two strings and under one string. Okay, so the next part is going to go one hand at a time, and I will show you alternating back between each hand for each step. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loop that's around my pointer finger. I'm going to pinch it, take it off of my pointer finger, bring it out from underneath that string that laid across over it, and place it back on top of my index finger. Okay, over on the other hand, I'm going to do the same thing. Pinch it down here, lift it off of the pointer finger, take it out from underneath, and place it back on top. Next, I'm going to take the string now that's underneath of this double. I'm going to pull it out through, take my thumb and pinky out from it, and then place my thumb and pinky back into it. And on the other hand, pulling this through, removing my pinky and thumb, and then placing my pinky and thumb back into it. The next step is to take the loop that's around the index finger and bring it around your entire hand. So I lift it off of the index finger, I take all my fingers and bunch them together, and I put my whole hand, all 5 fingers, through that hole and let it go around my wrist. On this side, the same thing. Taking that out, putting all 5 fingers through, and putting it around my wrist. Now, the next step is eventually we're going to get all these onto one hand, putting the thumb and pinkies all consolidated onto one hand. So I'm going to take this off, my thumb and pinkies, take my whole hand out, put it back on, and on the other side do the same thing. Pinky and thumb out, take my hand out, and then put them back in. And then this is the part that we're going to put them together. So the way I like to do this is I put my thumb and pinky together and I just let them drop onto one hand. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loop that's around, or the double loop that's around my pinky, and I'm going to put it into my right hand like this, and take the one off of my thumb and put it into my left hand like this. And there is the spider. You can move it around like this. It could be a crawling spider or a dancing spider.